Hey, Haley, long time no see. How have you been? Any kids yet?
Not yet.
Oh, it's too bad. Still no luck, huh? You've been doing fertility treatments for a while now. Didn't know it takes this long.
Yeah, it's been about 3 years. I heard the average is around 2 years. Guess it varies. Maybe I'm just taking longer.
It must be expensive too, right?
Insurance covers it now, but it was pretty costly. I spent most of my savings from when I was single.
Wow, that's tough. Even after all that effort, still no kids.
Yeah, I have fertility issues. I feel bad for my husband.
But it's not like you chose to be born this way. Can't blame yourself. Must be hard with your in-laws expecting things too. You're not at fault. It's just unfortunate.
Nah, my in-laws don't pressure me. They're really kind and understanding. They said it's okay if we don't have kids.
I bet they still hope for grandkids, though.
Maybe, but lately I've started to think differently. My husband and I have talked about it, and we think we can be happy even without kids.
Wait, are you giving up? After all you've been through? You even took time off work for this.
Yeah, but it's been really exhausting mentally. We've been arguing more too.
You and your super nice husband are fighting?
Yeah, I guess the stress is getting to both of us. Trying to have a baby is harder on the heart than we thought. It's a cycle of hope and disappointment.
Wow, that sounds really tough. You both have done so much. You're amazing.
Thanks for all your support. It's really helped me a lot.
Of course I'm cheering you on. Duh. I'd be so happy if you had a baby. Ever since you got married, I've been looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know. I wanted you to be able to hold your niece or nephew. Sorry.
But hey, you never know what the future holds. I've heard of people getting pregnant right after stopping treatments. Don't be too down.
I've heard that too. I haven't totally given up on having kids. Just trying to take it easier now. Don't want things to get tense with my husband.
Taking it easy sounds like a good plan. But it's a shame if your hubby's good looks don't get passed on. He's so handsome.
Even if we have a kid, no guarantee they look like him.
True.
But if we do have a kid, I don't care who they look like. Not getting my hopes up too much.
Someday it'll happen. Don't worry. Haley, guess what? I have some exciting news.
What's up?
I'm pregnant. I want you to come and celebrate with me.
Congrats! How far along are you?
About 3 months. I missed my period and thought maybe. But I didn't actually think I was pregnant. I was so shocked.
So the baby will be here before your birthday. That's amazing. Congrats again.
I got my maternity handbook too. The cover design isn't that cute, but apparently there are cute covers you can buy. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I wonder if my baby will be a boy or a girl. If it's a girl, I'm gonna buy so many cute baby clothes. Which would you be happier about?
I'd be happy either way. Even if it's a boy, you can still dress him in cute clothes when he's a baby.
True. I'll just buy lots of cute baby stuff then.
Baby stuff is so cute. It must be fun to pick out.
Oh, sorry. You want to have a baby too, but can't have one yet. And here I am getting pregnant first. Oh, it's not fair. I'm sorry for being inconsiderate.
Don't worry about it. I don't think you're being unfair.
But you should be the one getting pregnant first, not me.
There's no such thing as should with pregnancy. Kids are a blessing.
You're not mad, are you?
Why would I be mad at you? Of course not.
I was worried you might resent me.
I would never resent you. I'm excited to have a niece or nephew.
Exactly. I also tried to figure that you wouldn't get mad over something like this. You're not the type to not celebrate your sister's happiness.
I'm genuinely happy for you and wish you the best. You'll have a lot going on. If you need help, let me know. I'm here for you.
You'd babysit for me? Oh, that'd be awesome. It'll be good practice for when you have your own kids.
For sure. Let me hold the baby when they're born. It'll be good practice for me.
Absolutely. You can babysit as much as you want. You're so good with kids. I bet my baby will love you. You're going to be such a great auntie. I'm so glad you're happy for me. Looking forward to my baby shower gift from you. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll get me something nice.
Of course. You're going to need a lot of stuff.
Sorry, I know you spent a lot on fertility treatments, and now I'm the one getting all the good news. But I'm sure things will look up for you and your husband.
Yeah, I know.
I guess our bodies are just different. I'm better built as a woman, I suppose. It's crazy how different we are as sisters. Reality can be so cruel, but don't skimp on the baby gifts, okay?
Yeah, reality is cruel. Like how my sister slept with my husband.
What? What are you talking about? That makes no sense. You've lost it from all those fertility treatments.
You're the crazy one. The baby is my husband's, isn't it? What were you thinking? Especially since you're married, too.
No way. What makes you say that?
I know you two were having an affair. I saw his phone.
Stop making stuff up. This baby is mine and my husband's.
I called your husband right after I found out about the affair. We did a DNA test right away. Turns out, your husband isn't the father. So the only possible father is my husband, who you were sleeping with.
When did you do a test? Your husband did it behind your back? I can't believe it. How could he do that without telling me?
It was necessary. Now you can't deny it.
You guys have been suspecting us this whole time? You never showed any signs.
I was holding back to catch you. It's been hard seeing my husband's face lately, but I held it in. Your husband must have felt the same. Aren't you out right now while your husband watches the kid?
How do you know that?
Your husband told me.
Were you planning this with my husband?
Yes. We decided today that was a day to confront you, so we coordinated.
When you get home, he's going to ask you a lot of questions. I'm planning on doing the same when my husband gets back. Be prepared.
I talked to my husband and found out something interesting. Apparently, you were the one who initiated the affair.
What? I didn't do anything like that.
You badmouthed me in front of him to make yourself look good, didn't you? We were both stressed from fertility treatments, so maybe he was vulnerable. Plus, you're good looking, so I get it, I really do. But to initiate the act is really cruel of you. I just cannot understand your thinking.
I didn't initiate anything. Your husband approached me. He wanted the physical relationship, not me. I'm not to blame.
Of course you're to blame. That's a crazy excuse. If you went along with it, you're just as guilty.
He was forceful. I was scared and couldn't resist. I was practically assaulted.
I don't believe you. It sounds like a lie to save yourself.
Why won't you believe me? We're sisters, the only ones we have in this world. Trust me, I would never betray you.
I can't trust you anymore after the affair. Plus, you've always used to compliment my husband. It seems like you had a thing for him, so hearing that you initiated it makes sense.
That's terrible. When you were going through fertility treatments, I was always there supporting you, remember? I'm not the awful person you're making me out to be.
I don't see it that way. You made fun of my infertility. You told my husband I was a failure as a woman.
I don't remember saying anything negative.
You might not have meant it, but your words always felt insensitive. You might not have realized it, but you were mocking me.
I wasn't mocking you. Stop with the paranoia. Maybe you're just bitter because you can't have kids.
See, there you go now, making fun of my infertility. I didn't want to argue, so I kept quiet. We're going to have a discussion with all parties involved at your place, so hurry home. Hey, how long are you going to keep wandering around? Come home already. Both set of parents are waiting. Everyone's waiting for you.
I can't go back there.
Stop being selfish. Consider what you've done and woman up.
If I go back there, everyone will just blame me. It'll be like getting ganged up on. I can't handle that.
Fine, forget it then. Since you're not coming back, we're moving forward with the discussion without you. We've made some decisions already.
What? What decisions?
Both of us are divorcing you guys, and you and my husband will each pay alimony. You should start packing your bags.
What? I'm getting kicked out? I just had a baby and my body's a wreck.
Discuss the timing of leaving with your own husband.
What about the kids?
Obviously, you'll have to take custody of them and raise them.
I have to pay alimony and now I'm broke? How am I supposed to raise my kids? Don't make decisions without me while I'm not there.
It's your fault for not being here. Our parents are here too, and they're really mad at you. They're even saying they'll cut ties with you, so don't expect any help from them. And that's why you gotta tough it out on your own.
Everyone's being so cold. Are you really gonna abandon the kids too? They didn't do anything wrong.
That's something you gotta talk to my husband about, because he's the kid's dad. It's got nothing to do with me.
You are heartless. I never thought you could be so cold. I am so disappointed.
Yeah, well, the sweet big sister you knew is gone. Wake up. You're the one who changed me. I'll never forgive you for ruining my family.
Then take the kids. Raise them like you birthed them instead. It's like surrogacy, you know?
What? Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy?
But you always wanted a kid, right? Then I'll give you mine. I can't raise them on my own.
Sure, I said I wanted kids, but I never wanted it to happen like this. And how can you say something so irresponsible? You're beyond redemption.
Then what am I supposed to do? Help me.
Don't come to me so casually for help anymore. I'm done being your sister. Goodbye. My husband and I proceeded with the discussion, and we ended up getting a divorce settlement. Naturally, my sister and her husband also got divorced. My sister ended up being asked for alimony by both my ex-husband and me. With just giving birth and no job or financial stability, she was at a loss. No one sympathized with her. She was kicked out of the house. My sister ended up vanishing, leaving her child with my ex-husband. She dumped all the responsibilities and disappeared, but my ex-husband, out of sheer determination, hired a detective and tracked her down. Instead of letting her get away, my ex-husband demanded child support from her. Regarding the child support, my sister and my ex-husband are still arguing to this day. However, legal proceedings come with lawyer fees. She asked relatives for money but was turned down by everyone. And since the child is innocent, I discussed it with the family and we have taken the child into our care. In exchange, we completely cut ties with my sister and made my ex-husband pay a lump sum as child support. She will never see us or the child again. I decided to forget about this terrible incident and focus on raising the child with my parents. At least we believe that the child will grow up straight and strong.